Hello, today I'm going to show you how to install an internal trigger on a low volume Evans DB1 mesh head, and this is a Jobeky internal trigger that I have here. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It comes with this cable, which is a stereo cable because this is a dual zone trigger. And now I'm going to show you what you need in order to do it. So first of all, obviously you take off the top head. Then what you need is, I also got some longer screws than the regular one that are inside here, because they don't, when you put this one in, it's very thick, so it's not going to make it with the regular screws you will see, and also have some bigger washers. Then you need obviously a screwdriver, and I have a marker. Why do I have a marker? Because unfortunately this cable doesn't go through the hole of this drum set, so we need to use the solder and undo this one. You do it once and then do it again. So first of all, you start by taking off obviously the top head. I generally use the one on the left. This is actually a tom. It's a 13 inches tom by this company called Grove Co. based in Portugal. They do small sets. This is called double pancake. As you can see, it's not very deep, you know, but it does have a nice sound anyway. So first of all, you need to take off at least two screws, one and then two. Go. As you can see, they're not very long, so that's why once you put everything, see the difference here, you're not gonna, let me see if I can go closer to the camera. It's not gonna make it, it's too short. So I'm gonna replace them. Put one here, and then the other here. Okay, and I take off the washer. Let me show you here how it's gonna work. Okay, those are the washers here. Then you just put this guy in till it goes until the end. So very simple. All right, this seems to be the right height. And now, just because I'm right-handed, I'm gonna put this, tighten the screws. I'm going to show you also how it's going to look like. Also why I need a bigger washer. So it's going to be very tight. Here we go. You can see here. All right. So now we have an issue so let's take this one out. You eventually need to connect this cable and it needs to come out. The only place to come out is this hole, all right? So because it's not gonna fit, I will need to undo the female version of the jack. Get this one out. I'm going to use a solder in order to do that. This is actually a solder which goes with gas, which is very handy so you don't have cables. Now why do we have a marker? Just to remember what's the plus and what's the minus. So I just put a red dot here, so when I undo it I have no issues with that. You can also take a picture, I think it's just easy. Then we need now to take it off. Okay, leave it on. You need to undo everything, obviously. So there are 3 pieces here. Remember the same order: 1, 2, and 3. They go out. They go in this way because now this cable over here needs to go this way. So eventually I can connect it inside. Just gently, it's gonna go through right, perfect. Okay, here we go. Nice. I like to put the trigger next to the hole, so this is shorter amount of cable. Then, as you can see, the head is gonna go here, so that's not gonna be a problem. The only thing now is to obviously redo and voila. I also like to have a label, so I put the label Tom 1, this was Tom 2, the other one already did. And I put it on this way so it's easier to read. And you're done. Now you just need to place the head and tune it, and then you're good to go. And voila! This is how it's gonna look like. You have the trigger inside, as you can see. Here we go. Put the head. This is how you can see it. Right here, a slight bump you can see. Remember, this is low volume. Then you have the cable coming out. And so this is how to install Jobeky internal trigger with a mesh head, the Evans DB1.